One of the bitches, I'm sorry to say the bitches, one of the bitches, the cousins, went over and must have said something to my grandmother about me having them. So my grandmother comes in and she says, do you have enough for everybody? I said, ma'am? She said, do you have enough for everybody? I said, I don't know. Is there more than one in there? I said, yes, ma'am. So she started calling relatives. So-and-so, get you one. Such and such, get you one. So-and-so, you get one too. And I felt very angry and disrespected, which has split the bond to that side of the family ever since. I really could care less for the people. You know, they're my relatives, but, like, again, the bond isn't there. So when you're not married to somebody, yes, my mother didn't marry my father. When you're not married to somebody, that bond is not there. And I actually live walking distance from the house. No one has ever walked across to come visit. No one has ever called across to see me, called to check how I'm doing, or nothing. I haven't seen them people since my father died, and they all tried to act like we chum-chummy. They all talk amongst each other because they lived and raised together. I'm not. I don't feel 100% part of the family because they don't contact me like part of the family. Like, as days go by, nobody said nothing to me. My own sister barely says hello. And I don't know where that comes from. So what I got from that lesson was my father bought something for me, and you're taking something from me to give to somebody else. So I was left with 4 cream pies. You know, when somebody, see, I wasn't raised like that. She was trying to say, in this family we share. Okay, bitch, we share. But since I've been there, nobody gave me shit. You didn't give me no water to drink. You didn't feed me shit. You was cleaning up the dishes when I got there. So where's the sharing? Did I get a piece of pie? If you offer me a plate, I don't like. Well, she's dead now, so I can't address it. But I'm sure the dead people hear what I'm saying. All of this racism comes in a nutshell of bullshit. People are just fed up and tired, and their frustration lingers. The reason why you didn't hear the racism, Van Jones, is because people were working. So they was at work talking about nigga, nigga, nigga. The cold did hit, so everybody was at home saying nigga, nigga, nigga. The same conversation they having at work, they having at the house. The same attitude they had at work, they having in the street. The same attitude they have in the home, they have it in your face. And because the police are under attack all the time, every day, 24/7, they can say what they want to say to you without fear that you're going to call 911. It's because if you do, the police ain't going to show. And once they say a black man's involved, the police are hesitant to show. Now let's paint this picture so we can start talking about why the white man this and why the white man that. You get a call. It says, man seen brandishing a weapon. First question, what kind of weapon is it? A switchblade knife. First thing I'm thinking is a white man, because white people are known, like the movie Grease, they known for switchblades and knives. Always trying to cut and stab somebody, shanking somebody, all that shit that goes on in prison, white people shit. So I'm thinking, okay, white guy. When you show up, it's a black man. When you arrive, the black man is walking towards the squad car. You're a black man. You tell the boy, stop approaching, stay where you are. He's still coming towards you. some woman's hollering, he's mental. That means nothing to me. It seems like you should have a collar around mental patients' necks. Now, that sounds inhumane, but maybe it'll save lives. The same dog collar that you put around a pit bull, put it around the mental people so you can push the button and zap them into compliance. That might save their life. Because I'm going to pull my gun out and I'm going to shoot you. Now, you might say, well, what you shooting for? He's coming at me with a knife. He's not obeying my commands. I put the vehicle in reverse to back away. He starts running forward. That's suicide by cop. It's been out since the 80s. It's nothing brand new. When you want to die, what's the first thing you do? Take your finger and point it forward and stick your thumb up. Put it in your jacket and walk towards the police. That's suicide by cop. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, put your thumb up and your first finger out. That looks like a gun when you put it in your jacket. But the thing is, when you pull your hand out, if I don't see the palm before I pull the trigger, you're a dead sucker. It only takes a second to see the muzzle of a gun before you hit me between my eyes. And like they say, the hand is quicker than the eye. So if I've seen it, I'm already dead. And that don't even have to be a daggone cop. Look how many people done died. 299. Yeah, 299 already. So we got 12 more to go. And the media keeps this thing on every year. Well, we almost reached the record, like they competing every year to reach the record. And the first thing we say is Trump is the reason why. Trump ain't been president for no 5 years. And we've been having this count for 5 years. Obama was president while we was having the 300 something deaths. O'Malley was governor when we was having the 300 deaths. Hogan was still governor right now when we having the 300 deaths. So you talking about COVID is killing people. The people of Baltimore could give a shit because you got to look at your options: the COVID or the gun. The gun has a limit to 312 or 311. The COVID don't know where it's coming from and what's going to happen. Well, they play that game. Oh, it's getting higher because they want to trick you and fool you into going to go get the test done. Get that chip in your nose. Just like I said again, if you have all these alternative ways to test for the COVID, why do you still want to stick something up my nose? We still don't have an answer for that. And don't tell me, oh, it's more accurate to go in the nose. No, it's not. My veins don't breathe. There is no air in my veins, so I'll be dead. So how do you do a respiratory disease and draw my blood? Can you draw my blood and see if I have pneumonia, which is a respiratory disease? No, you cannot. But you can draw my blood and tell me that I got COVID, which you said is respiratory disease. No, it's not true. Like I was telling my mother earlier, they took this practice run before they released the COVID. They practiced it with SARS. They saw that SARS was bacterial, and it was not effective enough because it was only killing the people on contact, like roaches. It wasn't spreading to kill other people. So they added some extra juice to it, and that's how we got meningitis. So meningitis has to fall on you. So they sprinkled a little bit of it on the tiles, poured some of it in the mold cleaner, So all them colleges like Towson had all this mold, and the children were coming home dead or hospitalized for meningitis. I had a friend of mine call me and say he in the hospital for meningitis. Can I come say the last rites? I said, no, I ain't about coming to sit on the last rites. You'll be all right. And he survived. You know when you're going to die versus being afraid. Now, when you're afraid, you talk that dumb shit. When you're ready to die, you see your taker, and you don't, and you talk with fear and trembling. You know. People always talk that about, maybe something. Even I, but I am. I'm at that point of life. I feel it. I know it. I really want to live on. You need to be the last people to get fucked. The ones that say, I'm ready. You have a front row seat. I get fucked. But that. So, you go back. Over. It's like crutch. Whenever you have a problem with something not going your way, and black people do it, white people do it, everybody does it. Whenever there's a problem with something not going your way, you pull that racism shit. You go to a restaurant. Prime example, Tiffany Haddish went to McDonald's or something. I don't know if you heard about it or not, Green. She said she was using the bathroom, and they said she couldn't use the bathroom because it was for customers only. And Tiffany said, okay, I'm going to order $100 worth of food. Can I use the bathroom? The girl said, no. She said, why not? I told you I was going to buy $100 worth of food from a paying customer. So the girl said, well, you can't use the bathroom because the COVID.
Oh, boy.
And that kind of burns me up, too, because I'm tired of using COVID for an excuse. You go out in public, you got your stores open, but I can't pee, I can't poop. I go to a McDonald's, and they got it all taped up and roped off. You want me to buy the sandwich, but I can't go in the bathroom? You go to KFC, you got the bathroom all, a wet floor sign blocking the door. You want me to buy your food, but I can't poop? You go to Popeyes let you in. Chick-fil-A lets you in. But you go to these other places, you can't go to the bathroom. So if I'm not going to the bathroom because of the COVID, are you saying your employees are pissing on the floor back there while they cooking my food? Oh, no, they can use the bathroom. But the COVID's in the bathroom, you're saying. So they go in there and get the COVID, and then they come back out. How many people use the bathroom? Just one person a day can use the bathroom? Because once that person comes to the bathroom, nobody else better go in there because they're going to get the COVID. None of that makes any sense.
Trying to take my son to the bathroom and like 5 places and said, no. I'm like, God damn, look at the pee.
And these people know ahead of time because that's why you clean the bathroom every hour. That's why you're supposed to mop it every hour. So if there is some type of germ, if the bathroom clean, shouldn't be no COVID in there. So obviously the bathroom ain't clean if your COVID is in there. But you got to go all the way to Shoppers or some supermarket so you can pee. At least the supermarket still got good sense. President. Oh, another thing that the Van Jones says. He says, this is vindication for the dreamers who come to this country and